Right, boys, here we are. Welcome back to the channel. Just like to say a big thank you to Abri Ferreira, big follower of the channel for a long time. He's upped his pledge on Patreon, much appreciated, buddy. And Isaac Durham, fellow York City fan, has also become a Patreon this week. Thank you very much, boys, for your support. Muchly appreciated. And one more thing before we get into today's episode. The shirt behind us is part of a giveaway that I've done on the channel. If you check out the football shirt video that I've got on the channel, if you're watching this Sunday morning, it was released yesterday, my football shirt collection. All you've got to do is watch the video. Let me know which of the 39 shirts that I own, which is your favourite. That automatically puts you into the draw for the shirt. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. I will get it delivered to you. Alright. Oh, and if you didn't know it, it's a Kaiserslautern 2012 Kaiserslautern shirt in medium/large. Alright, boys, let's get into it. Start as season 12. As you know, as you may not be aware, we lost someone very, very special to us. Let's find out what we've done in pre-season ahead of season 12. And we've also got the first game of the season against Arsenal. Make sure you like today's video for me. Start the new season with a bang. So let's get plenty of likes on today's episode for me. Much appreciated. Let's get into non-league to Premier League start of season 12.
I'm the chap with the red scarf on, going around singing we are York. We're City, play pretty, that is our style of football. How charming, just like the Minster, a pint of bitter and a slice from Ginster. Walking the walk, talking the talk, and singing we are York. Climbing up the old Division 4. If you score some...
So, Mr. Glendon has disappeared, retired. We tried to persuade him, 300 appearances, I think, in all competitions for us, but he said enough was enough. Probably my favourite player of FM20 of what he's given. Unfortunately, he's retired a little bit early, 35. I thought he might have got another year on. He had another year on his contract as well, but he decided to call it a day, and we have lost George Glendon. But fear not. Here we are. I've brought him back instantly. Assistant manager. Now, I have let go McManus, who was with us for a long time and was a pretty decent assistant manager. And I've got George in, who's not great, if I'm honest. I've just shoved him on another coaching course to hopefully improve him. Our coaching staff is so vast and so brilliant that we don't really need to worry too much about it. But it's finally come to an end, even in the Premier League. He never got a Premier League goal, but he never disgraced himself. Look at the average ratings that we had. 7.54, 7.35, 7.08, 7.35, 7.23, 7.47. So there, at the age of what, 32, 33, he got Championship Player of the Year. Absolutely superb. He will be missed. He will be missed. We have strengthened, but I still think the experience and the quality of George Glendon, the set-piece deliveries, we're going to miss him. We're going to miss him. But he's in and around the club. His tactical style is part of the bus, look. But yeah, we have been very, very busy. We have been very, very busy. We've let a few go. A few people that have been with us a while. Robert Huth has been for us a long, long time. Brilliant youth team manager, but he didn't want to be youth team manager. He wanted to be under 23s manager. And we already had one for that. So I let him go, even though he's been with us since the start. So like 12 years he's been with us. Bit of a shame. Sean O'Driscoll. Stephen McManus was obviously our assistant manager. Quite sad to let him go, but we had to get George in, didn't we? And George had to be my number 2. Couple of physios, Paul Stanicliffe, long York City legend from the 1992, I think, playoff final when we beat Crewe. He was the captain. He's finally retired. But we've brought in some. David Dunn is in as an under-18s coach. Mamadou Sakho is the under-18s assistant manager. That was just filling gaps, basically. More worryingly, if you're a York City fan, you'll know who Jackie McNamara is. Not the most popular guy at York City, probably the worst ever manager the club's ever had. And I've brought him back to be a youth team coach. Yeah, controversial, but in terms of the game, he was one of the better ones that we could still afford to get. We're not quite on Premier League sort of like level in terms of coaches and wages, not so much. We seem to be okay with wages, but just offering coaches that would be interested in joining us. We've done a whole load of new sort of like assistant managers, physios. Vic Bettinelli, an absolute legend in the game. He's even our under-18s coach, so he's not bad for an under-18s coach, is he? He'll probably retire over the next season or 2. So we've been busy. But you want to see the transfers, don't you? I think released-wise, it was all... So George Glendon, Draxler and Dybala are all retired. Boubacar left. And I think that's it. So this is what we have done. £65 million out. 65, yeah. We've spent 65 million and we've got 13 in. There wasn't probably a lot of to sort of like sell on, if I'm honest. Alanak being the main one, he's gone 6.5 Derby County, and half deep, but then he's gone on straight on loan to somebody else. He's all right. I think we got decent money there, 6.5. We have strengthened in that area as well. I've not strengthened as backups as what I wanted to, but we've really gone for the strengthening the first 11. So Alanak's gone. We got 6.5 million for him. Happy days. Emile Smith-Rowe, we lost a lot of money on. We're talking like £5 million. He's gone to Cardiff, who's just been promoted to the Premier League himself, so they had a bit of money to spend. It was a bad decision by me. A bad transfer, but we got some money back, thank God, and got him shifted off the wages. Dennis Sakira, we started strengthening with some young players in there. He didn't play well with Herich, so one had to go, and it was obviously going to be Sakira. We got 1.5 billion for him, even though we got nothing for him in the first. We got him on a free, and yeah, we've got him off the wages. The wages is not a problem. We've still got £250,000 to spend, and then a few loans. Russell Gardner, he's gone. The right back, back up for Dominic Silva. He's gone to Plymouth. Plymouth in League One, so he's probably found his level. Jose Miguel, Dave Stead's a new signing that I've sent out on loan. Lewis Black, Patreon, he's gone out on loan as well just to get some games. He kind of was in our squad last year. I think I played him in a few games. Yeah, but if he's going to develop and make a half-decent centre-half, he needs to go out for a couple of seasons and get plenty of football. And I've also sent Walkier out just because we've strengthened. He needs to be playing more and just see if we can get those technicals up a little bit better. He has gone to New England Revolution as well, so we'll see how he develops over the course of the year. Right, you want to see the ins. Big one. Now, this is a right back, so we broke our club record for a right back. I left it up to my chairman to negotiate and do the deal because we didn't have enough money. And I put around 6.5 million and the board went and did 21.5 million, which is a bit of a shame. He is very, very good. He's only 21 years old. The only issue is he's 5'3" and he's got a head jumping reach of 6. Attacking wise, he's going to be very good. Tremendous pace, pretty good mentals, very good technicals. He's marking, passing, tackling, crossing 16, first touch, dribbling. He's going to be really good getting down that right hand side. I don't know how we're going to get caught out with him aerially, but I thought maybe at 21 years old, it may be an opportunity. There were bigger clubs, Juventus were after him, Milan were after him, but we've gone in, spent big, got him in. We may have sell-on value, or he could be with us now for this next part of the journey. He's definitely going to be good enough to be, a European top 6 sort of like right back, you would have thought. He's going to keep developing as well over the next few years. So there's the big one. There has been a lot of money shelled out. We knew that we had to do it. Next one in, Jason Reed. We've finally made it permanent. We got him. Unfortunately, we ran out of money for Dominic Silva. We could have had him for 4.4, and have run out of money and he ended up going to Germany. There was 21 clubs involved. He chose us. I couldn't do the deal because the board spent the rest of the money on the other right back. He would have been back up to Mongonza, but I still would have had him in as a decent right back. So we're a little bit short at right back. We're going to have to play a couple of players that are more like centre halves, but we'll just rock with it for this season, or hopefully at least till January, maybe get a loanee in or something if we need to. Okay, next one is Samu, 23 years old, centre forward. We're going to use him as a presser. He's had a couple of loans at Genoa and Borussia Mönchengladbach, done okay. He just needs game times. 7.5 million. Highest earner in the club, 95,000 a week. But first touch 17, 15 finishing, 14 dribbling. Work rate's good. Physicals aren't too bad as well. I'm hoping he's going to be a handful. He's had a decent pre-season. Remember, it was the goals one. Udebeko did okay for us, but I don't want him to be any more than a backup for us this year. So Samu is in the new number 9 at the club. Zesovic is in, left winger that we had last season on loan. He did finish quite poorly, but we'll put that down to us being pretty shocking towards the end of the season. He had a very good season for us, 9 goals, 9 assists and 33 appearances, £7 million as well, 36 grand a week. There's a potential there at 19 years old to really kick on. I imagine the game probably still regards him as a wonder kid. If he can have another couple of 2 or 3 years, imagine what he's going to be like in 3 years' time. Hopefully, one of the best players in the game. And that may mean ching ching money, or he drives us then on to the next level. I've hopefully bought a load of players that can improve us and over the next 3 or 4 years stay with us and move us on to that next level. Dominic Rayak, 22 years old. We've brought some young players. Sparta Prague, 6.5 million was his release clause. Czech international, a very, very solid left back. He's not the biggest, but he's pretty good technically in terms of his marking, his passing, where you want it. His crossing adequate. Mental's brilliant. Work rate, teamwork, just what you want. Physical's not great. We've got 2 pretty small fullbacks, so it'll just be interesting to see how that pans out in the old match engine. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I thought it was 6.5 million. He's on 40 grand a week. There was a couple of other clubs chasing him as well. So once again, we got a lot of business done pretty early. And a lot of these have had 4. We've played 5 pre-season games. 1 was sort of like a reserve team. So he's been there for the majority of pre-season, which has been good. Goretti back, 6.5 million. I did buy him as a striker to begin with, and then we've ended up strengthening again even further with a loan signing. So he's been shoved out to the right, but it's his favoured position. But I'm still thinking he could turn into an absolute handful up front. Pressing forward or advanced forwards, 15 finishing, tremendous physicals, 6 foot. To be honest, I need to start looking at making a striker out of him, to be honest. But we're a little bit short in the right wing area. There was nothing really that I fancied. And I thought, right, there's a couple of jobs, there's a couple of strikers that can fit in there. So we'll just see if we're struggling, if the front 2 are struggling, then we can soon move Goretti across and move him up top. And I think, for what do we pay? 6.25 mil as well. Absolute bargain. Pedro Rossi, centre half. He's just going to be backup. I think a very good backup to Reed and Kovac. Heading 14, marking 14, tackling 13. Just a good, solid, physical defender. His physicals are good. Mentals are good where you want them. Leadership, determination, etc. Position is not bad. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And we got him at an absolute bargain as well. 3.9 million from Union de Santa Fe. So I class that as very, very good business. Just for a backup, we'll need to make sure we play him in a few games so he doesn't get unhappy. But yeah, I've got him in. I'm rather chuffed with that one. Next one in, William Ngongi. Now, I got him from a team in Congo, but he's English. There's no real reason why he would be English, because he's not been born in England, and he's never been in England. But anyway, he's English. I kind of got him on by accident. We have managed to get another player on a free that I found on not on the free transfers, but players that contracts were not getting renewed, contracts that were expiring. Looked in a squad. I saw that centre half and I thought, oh, he's class. And then I looked around to see if there was anyone else, and I got him in for £1 million. Only current 2 ability, but he's only 18. He's just turned 18 as well. 15 finishing, Physicals aren't far off. Determination, flair are good. Passing's very good. Technique's okay. First touch. So yeah, he's hopefully going to be an half decent striker for us. Fourth choice striker as well. So we've got options this year which we didn't have last year. The guy that we originally bought, 18 years old, 6 foot, heading, marking needs improving, but tackling. Have we got that training? No, he will have now. But 18 years old, I just thought he was a little bit of a step up. Instead of Walkier, he's younger and he has better technicals where you want them. Physical's pretty good as well, decent pace, natural fitness, jumping, reach, balance, all tremendous. Decent mentals for his age. 18 years old. Hopefully he's going to be just an adequate backup. So we've got 4 good centre halves there. Remember last year we were playing like 18-year-olds at centre halves. We've got, even though he's 18, he's a lot better than what we had. And then we've got Pedro Rossi, we've got Kovac, and we've got Reed. So we've got 4 really decent defenders, I think, this season. Next one in, on a free from Borussia Dortmund. He's going to be sort of like playing in here. I haven't decided my best combination yet. I think in a lot of games I will play him as a box-to-box and then play Herrich as a deep-line playmaker to have a little bit of strength. He isn't great technically. He's 6 foot, tremendous physicals, mental's really good, tackling 16. He's basically in there to run about, break things up. Free transfer though, and he's already worth 13.5 million. I think it's a really good bit of business. We've got the opportunity of also to put Mijatovic in there. He's regarded as our sort of like our key player now, so we need to maybe have a season out of him. He's been injured in pre-season as well, which isn't great, but I think we will go down the route of getting Mijatovic, getting the most out of Mijatovic as much as we possibly can. He's obviously highly rated. We need to make most of him. Next one in, Dave Stead. We got him, I think, from Liverpool. Yeah, he's had a couple of loan spells in the EFL, not done great, but I thought I signed him when he was sort of like, literally only when he signed 20. So he's not bad, 5'11", work rate, physical's okay. We sent him out on loan. He may just do a job as a backup down the line. We will see, but for free, see where it gets us. I was thinking of using him as 4th choice, and then we got a loanee in, and then we got Ngongi in as well, the youngster from Congo. So it kind of just shoved him out. I thought, right, well, I'm not going to let him sit and not play. We'll get him out on loan, see if he can bang a few goals in the Championship this season. The last permanent deal, Jack Higgs. Is it Arsenal? Yeah, got him from Arsenal. He's been on loan a lot at Motherwell. He's done all right. 12 assists in his last season in 33 games. Pretty good. Decent physically, height not too bad. Work rate 16, teamwork, flair. He's a nice little player and he can do both jobs comfortably. We've got box to box and deep line playmaker in Number Park. He can do them. Technicals is good as well. So for free, he's already went 21 million. 25 grand a week as well is pretty cheap. Fringe player, so he's happy with sort of like playing second fiddle, which is good, but I think he may be an underrated talent. And then the last one in, Giorgio Ricciarelli. We'll go with Ricciarelli. Just 19 finishing, lads. That's all I saw. 12 heading, 5'10", work rate not great. We're playing him as an advanced forward. Hopefully he's going to be the man to score a lot of goals. He's done all right. You're under 21s for Italy. He's already at that level. He may be a player that once again we get out. He's at Hearts last year. Didn't have a great season, but I just think that extra year he's now a year older. Hopefully a little bit better. Physicals have maybe improved. Hopefully we can get him the opportunity to score some goals. He can also do left wing at a push. But we've got plenty of other options now. So if we go into the club, we've sort of like, so 3 keepers have changed the same. We've got Mongongza at right back. Nathan Dyer's still with us. Lukic is probably going to be our backup right back. I am now training him to be a right back. Hopefully he can just do a job for us and cover. Same with Stuart Warren. We just ran out of cash. Ideally I would have bought a right back in Silva and then a new left back. We ran out of cash and there wasn't any real decent loanees, so we'll just keep with them for now. We've got Reed, Rossi, Kovac, Louis Bokunga, who can play centre-halves. I believe Webber could probably play there as well. Harris Helich, we've got in the middle of the park. Higgs in the middle of the park. Mijatovic, so there's 4 midfielders. Luke Thomas is sort of like a 5th choice midfielder. Nilis Svan is still here. He's wanted. We did contemplate selling him to raise funds for Silva, but we didn't get the money that we wanted. And he has been injured in pre-season, which didn't help. And that's it. We've still got Alec Collette, so we've got options. He can go out on the right. Decent backup. We may look at shifting him on, maybe at some point. We've got. So if we go into the tactics, so let's pick a team. So we've got Cuesta, Mongonza. It says Rossi's better than Reed. I'm going to keep Kovac in there. We're going to go Reed. Keep with Reed and Kovac. Rayek on the left. Box to box midfielder. We're going to go just Webber to start with, and Harris Helich. And Hadis Herich. We'll just leave Mijatovic. He's not played much at all in pre-season. Goretti on the right. And then we've got Svan that can go in there. Zesevic, Samu, Collette can all do a decent job out on that right-hand side. Left-hand side, we've got Zesevic, but also Ricciarelli, Samu, Uda Beko. Apparently Jason Reed, even knows my centre-half, can do a job. So we've got plenty of options. And then up front, we're going to start with Ricciarelli and Samu. And then we've got decent options on the bench. Yeah, decent options. Lukic can play in all these sort of like the full-back roles. Pedro Rossi, centre-half. Jack Higgs, the 2 midfielder. Mijatovic, Uda Beko can play up front or out wide. Ngongi, Collette. So we've got plenty of options. It is Arsenal today. Whew. So yeah, let me know down in the comments who's your pick of the transfers this summer. Are we ready? It is Arsenal first. We've had a decent pre-season. We toured America. We lost to Inter Miami at the start, even though we absolutely battered them. We beat the Reggae Boys 8-0 in a friendly. Beat Charleroi 5-2. Beat Hamburg 3-2. And we've just had a really disappointing draw at home against Queen of the South, which was very disappointing. But flip side of that is it was our second string side. All right, let's go. We are predicted to finish 19th, I think. Yeah, 19th, because Cardiff have come in and were even smaller than us. Now the games have started, we can see we've actually spent a lot of money. We spent the 4th highest in the league this summer, but wage bill is still way down, nearly half of what Brighton is. Let me take my face off. There you go, half. So Cardiff are nearly with us, and then it says we have got 225,000 in the wages as well. So we can do something there if we need to. Our issue is I think our sponsorship has gone up. Yeah, it went up from 1 million to 13 million last year. But I think Chelsea have got over like about 150 million. They're the top earners. So we've got a long way to go. But the money has been good. We had a bit of money to spend and we've absolutely smashed it. But it was needed, wasn't it? It was well and truly needed. There's Glendon doing his course. Right, let's go. They've got Mason Greenwood. Now, he's only 28. It's decent. And he's going to be due an upgrade for FM21. They've got Emma Padu. Chiesa. Chiesa's now 32. Okay, we'll see where we're at. We were going to go with like a defensive formation. I thought, no, we just need to recruit better players. We will do cautious a lot away from home and stuff, but I thought, you know what, just for now, the start of the season, we're gonna try and be positive. We've got exceptional strikers, good wingers. We need to be taking it to teams. That's what we've pretty much done all the way through this save. As Ricciarelli has skinned whoever it was, and he's in. Poor finish. Rebound. Nope. He's at the post. Big chance. 2 big chances. Right, Zesevic cutting in off that left-hand side. Into Samu. Into Goretti. Here he is. Oh, good save from the goalkeeper. I was just hoping he'd smash it into the top corner, but he played it straight at the goalkeeper. Corner ball, Zesevic. Everybody's missed it. Good start, though. Good start. We're going to praise it. Zesevic flicks it onto Ricciarelli. Here he goes. Oh, 1-0. 1-0 York City. I'll tell you what, boys. He's absolutely leaving their centre-half for dead. He's done that twice now. I'm pretty sure it was Amapadu, and then there's this guy as well that they've got, McCluskey. His physicals are off the chart. But at the moment, they cannot live with Ricciarelli. 1-0. Rayak's got a slight foot injury. There we go, 1-0. Half-time. Steady. We've deserved that. We're going to keep the positivity up. We did finish on a really low. The squad morale was very, very low. Just going to ask for a little bit more. We're going to go on cautious. Okay, let's do some changes. Let's do... Webber's struggling, so let's get Mijatovic on. Mijatovic can go in there. We need to get him sort of like some game time. Let's see where we go. We've got a couple of changes still to make. We might make a change up front as well. I do like the whole 4 strikers. The old Cole, York, Sheringham and Solskjaer combinations. Bringing off 2 strikers. Zesevic has made it 2-0, boys. It's 2-0. York City 2. Arsenal 0. We can't get carried away, can we? We got carried away last season. Look what happened. Right, let's get... I tell you what, Rossi can come and make his debut at left full back for me. And then we're going to bring on... Who do you want to see? Let's bring on... I tell you what, let's bring on Ngongi. Heric. Mijatovic. Zesevic. Slip him. Greenwood all the way back there helping out his team. Right, Chiesa with it. Oh, we're giving away a penalty, haven't we? Of course we have. Oh, Rossi as well. Just brought him on. It's going to be Arsenal's pretty much first clear-cut chance of the game. Cuesta, can he save? No, he's been put the wrong way. Okay. Don't panic. That's a shame. So we've gone from Kosi, their first clear-cut opportunity of the game, that penalty spot, giving them a lifeline from absolutely nothing. Come on, boys. Here they go. Can we win it? Yes, Rossi, that's better. We've lost out again, though. Nico. Oh, he's lost out this time, though. Oh, no. Oh, they've put it wide. Boys. Rossi's all over the spot. Typical Argentinian performance coming from him. A bit erratic. But hopefully we can hang on here. Come on. What a start to the season, boys. What a start to the season. Hey? We've just turned over the Gunners 2-1. We won't get excited. We got excited last year, didn't we? We started saying, we get Europa League. And it didn't happen. So, we're still relegation fodder. Ricciarelli got an assist as well. And Zesevic, goal and assist from them too. Mongonza and Kovac, decent performances. Reed getting a solid 6.9. Midfielders weren't great. But, what a start. What a bloody start. One of the issues as well, I forgot to mention, we've had 2 big clubs, Brighton and Wolves, come up. Now, Wolves have been pushing for a long, long time. They've got Messi in charge. Mark Hood, any relation to me? No, I ain't had a son yet. Could be the next Gary Lineker. Wow, that's a fair statement. Yeah, so obviously they're going to have money to really push, and I wonder if they've spent... Yeah, they've spent a bit. Not Cucurella. We chased Cucurella. We tried to get him in as a backup, and he chose Wolves instead of us. Kanji. Old players, though. They're like old players at Wolves. A lot of old boys. He's good. Yeah, so we've got a bit of competition down here. A lot of clubs bigger than us. Fulham you'd class as one of the smaller teams, but they had a fantastic season last year. So it was absolutely paramount that we strengthened, and we've done it. Oh, there's a sponsorship income. Chelsea 209, Cardiff 6.5, You can see it all, 13.75. So we that's a slow build, but hopefully even if we double it, we're still going to be in around here. So hopefully over the next few years we can keep building. The issue is we've just signed deals for a lot of stuff, and it's unfortunately I think all the deals needed renewing at the wrong time. All these have literally just been done. That one's training kit, but yeah. So that's going to be used for the next few years, unfortunately. The ones that we obviously the main kit sponsors the one, which is a shocking deal really. 700 grand per year. That'll hopefully go up as we improve. All right, guys, that's it. Hope you've enjoyed it. Great start to the season. I've really enjoyed doing pre-season. Put a lot of effort into it. Took a lot of time to get it done. Get the right players in. I think we've strengthened our squad. Is exceptionally young as well. Didn't actually show you that our squad will be by far. I don't think we've got any players over 30. We've got any players? I don't think we've got any players over 30 now, because now Smith Rowe's gone. Glendon retired. Boubacar, Draxler, Diat Dabala, all left. Yeah, we're looking good for the future. All right, guys. Make sure you smash on like on today's video, please. It'd be much appreciated. Subscribe if you're new. Another video out tonight as well. Super Depot. Big episodes in that series. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. See you later.